Hey everybody, what's going on? So today we're going to be looking at the Batman Suicide Squad Hot Toys. So this is a Sideshow exclusive. So first we'll take a look at the box. The box is fantastic. This thing is so cool that I keep it on the shelf just to present this box alone. Just because the detail on the cover and everything, it looks awesome. You got all these Batman on it. Batmen. And with their different facial gestures. And then you got just all these cool little details of like, I don't even know what they are, but they just look cool. And you got this like Batman written in like really, I'd say like 1930s style dress up writing. Then you got Suicide Squad here. You got Harley Quinn hanging on this side, and you got Deadshot hanging on that side. You got the little Hot Toys logo right there. You got the Sideshow exclusive sticker right there, and on the side, you got this like kind of cool design. So the Batman signal, it just says MMS 409 Batman 1/6 scale collector figure. And then on this side is more really neat detail, stuff like that, big Batman sign, and then just like all the logos, all the usual stuff for Hot Toys. This side is the exact same. Let's get a look at what it looks like. So it just pops open at the top here. Or did I pop this one open at the bottom? Because I don't know if that is cut. Okay. Oh, that's what it is. It just slides up. I'm not the smartest person. So just pull that. Boom. Get that. And then this opens like an invitation. But we'll take a look at that. It's just like all the people that helped make the figure. More of this design with like screws and stuff like that. Kind of looks like wires and stuff. But it's really neat. Then you open it up here. That's where you'd have the figure. The accessories are right here. They kind of fall out because they're not really taped in there, but they don't need to be. You got the faces, the Bat brand, which isn't even in that movie, but a lot of the accessories for this figure aren't in that movie. But it's cool because if you didn't want to get the Batman v Superman, most of the accessories in that one are in this figure. So it works out perfectly. And I don't own the Batman v Superman figure, but I'm hearing that the Suicide Squad version is a lot better. Also, you get a wired cape, which we will get into later. So you get like all the accessories here, which we will take a look at. And back there is the manual of the figure. So let's take a look at that, guys. So here's the figure right here. So this guy's got tons of accessories. First, we'll go through the manual and take a look at that. Let's see. There's this thing. Okay, so you got this neat little design there. Apparently he is 7 feet tall, 7.6. Look at that, he's maybe the tallest human. So it kind of shows you how to get the head on and off, which I'll show you later in the video. It's kind of weird, but kind of cool. Then how to take the mouths out, the different types of mouths. How to use the tool that they give you with this figure, which I'll show you as well. And it kind of gives you more of an illustration there. And just a wire tape. The other side, the arm movement, the body movement, the cape movement, the more of the arm movement, just so you don't stretch out the suit, because it is kind of delicate. You don't want to be straining this thing too much if you're going to have it for a long period of time, because you're going to cause wear and tear on the figure. Just legs, grapple gun, how to use the accessories. And then you got the grenade launcher, and then the Bat brand. And then there's just a picture of the figure. So let's get into the accessories. So first of all, start off with like the big cool stuff, which is the eyes and then mouths. So you get 3 pairs of eyes. Ones that are kind of looking menacingly, which I have on the figure right now, which we'll take a closer look later. This one is kind of looking off to the side. And this one that's just kind of looking straight on. So you get those 2 eyes. You get 3 mouths. So the one that I have in right now is the angry mouth. This one is kind of like a, I don't know how to, kind of opened a little bit, which looks really good. Like the teeth look really good in that. Let's see if I can get that. I don't know if you can see those teeth, but they look really good. And then this is just kind of like just a normal face. Just But I'll show you what they all look like on him, and we'll get to, give that to me, Batman, his grapple gun, which actually looks really good. which is like Hot Toys always makes really nice stuff. So you just kind of look around. It's got really nice detail, accurate to the movie. This comes out, and you got different accessories to put in this guy, and tons of hand accessories. Then you got this, which is in the movie. This is what he uses to breathe underwater when he goes to get Harley Quinn. It's really light, man. That's light. Then you get the Bat brand, which isn't used in this movie, but it is used in Batman v Superman. Which I'm happy they gave this to you, because I like those accessories without having to purchase another Batman. So then you get this thing, which is just stocked with Batman artillery. So you get tons of hands. So here's just like an open hand. We'll follow along with another open hand. This is a Batarang hand. So you get 4 Batarangs with this guy. They all look the same. They all look like this. Very nicely detailed. And so you take this hand, you just stick that in there, like that. And he's holding the Batarang, ready to throw it. So then we have, this one is for the Bat brand. So you got that knuckle in the middle, and you just kind of scoop it in there. And once you get it in there, you just push it up to that. So you got the Bat brand in there. See if I can get just a better. Yeah, it looks really cool. I bet you there's a lot of cool poses you can do with the Bat brand. Let's see, the other hand is just another Batarang hand. I have his, on him right now is the gun hand, like he holds the grappling gun with it. And this one I think is just also another gun hand. You do get fists, I believe. Well, I guess you only get one fist. You get one fist. Let's see if I may have missed one in the box. Yeah, you only get 2 fists. So you can make him look like he's in a punching pose. Then you get the grenade launcher, which is used in Batman v Superman. Looks really nice. I'm not too sure why you got these 2 little things on here. They did not give you any type of thing that will hook up to it, so it's kind of like DIY. Other than this kind of scoops out, I don't think there's too many functions with this guy. You do, so they give you little grenades with it. Let's see if I can pull one out. So, they give you a grenade, and it drops right in there, as you can tell. So then, boom, right out. Not sure if that one opens and closed. No, it's just opened. And then you get a closed grenade. So these are the aerosol kryptonite bullets. And that one just fits in there as well. So, that is cool. The only thing left is the zip lines, or the grapple gun accessories. So here's this one. It's kind of got this shooting out like it's about to go there, which is pretty neat. Like, so look at that. That's pretty neat. Here's a really long one. So you just stick it in there. It kind of grasps onto it, so it kind of just shoots straight ahead, which is pretty neat. Then you just get these little tiny guys, which are just stick right in the front. So it's kind of like a before, during, and after of these guys you get. Yeah, then you got just a couple more Batarangs. Like I said, there's 4 of them. And that is it for the accessories. So let's take a look at the figure. I know, so many accessories. Jesus. This thing is definitely worth the price. So here is the face. Get really good detail of Ben Affleck. So I'm just gonna push the camera back for a second. There we go. So then you get the emblem on the chest. Super nice. Like, this suit looks awesome. It's got this like very dark tint to it. It's almost black. But you gotta watch out for when you do this. It bunches up that right there. So you wanna make sure that's smooth and it's not bunching up a lot. But he's fucking jacked. It's all can be in this. So you get the abs, which is completely ludicrous. Look at all that. This is a padding right here. That's not actually the figure. So it's all padding, so you press right into it. But it looks really, really nice. And then you get to the utility belt. Nothing opens up here. It's all made out of rubber. But like very highly detailed. Then you get some bat butt, which is fucking enormous. And this is to take off the suit right here. There's a zipper. I've never actually taken this down to see what the body looks like underneath. It's just black body, so it's not like a real body. They probably have something custom made for him. Yeah, then just to his legs, which has more of that design on it that you see in the movie. Into these awesome boots. He kicks ass in. So I think these right here are separate. So if you take them, yeah, you can look at that. So these are separate from the foot. So it gives it a lot more articulation, which is awesome. This figure has a lot of articulation in it. So let's get to the different mouths. So I just push it off like this, and that comes out. Not sure if that's the best way to do it, but whatever. And so this is the calm mouth. There's a bit of teeth showing. That's not the same Batman. So there's that mouth. Then there's just the relaxed mouth. Boom. Just like that. Just casual Ben Affleck. Oh, I'm just going out and doing my groceries. Then we take that off. We grab this, which is super cool. And there's also a really cool thing I want to show you guys. So that, and then now we'll take a look at the eyes. So so just take that out. To take this guy off, just pull on the head and pull up. Okay, just give me a second. I want to do it off screen. So there you go. So it just comes up like that. And so now you got this weird head peg on him. So we'll just have him stand while I put in the new eyes. Kind of looks like he doesn't know what he's doing. He lost his head. Ha ha ha. I know, I'm funny. So you take this thing, prong, and there's these two things in there, and then you just plop it out like that. This one gets a little tricky sometimes. Sometimes you gotta go with your hands and get out the eyes. That's what I do. I just go with my finger and try to squiggle them out, and then you pull that out. So before I put any other eyes in, this is kind of a cool thing to do if you want to. So you put the thing back on, you got no eyes in it. You put this mouthpiece on, and then you got just a cool looking bat suit, which I think is neat. You just hang that up, and you can have like a Ben Affleck. Well, when they come out with the next one, you can have that and just have that next to it as just like an empty suit, which is really, really cool. So we'll take that off again. So just pull a bit, not too crazy, but whoa, relax, Affleck. So now we'll put in the other eyes. So we will put in just regular eyes. Just regular eyes Batman. Well, I don't know about this one, Rick. Alright, let's get this guy in here. So you just kind of boom, pop it in. And then you get that. So you just kind of got nothing too crazy, just regular eyes. And then we'll pop that out. You gotta kind of watch out. You don't want this. Okay, so this is the thing. So pop that back in over there so that sometimes it'll come off. So you just want to make sure that bat cape stays on there. Yeah, it's you get worried with this thing because there's so many pieces to it. You don't want to break anything because it's all kind of important. So took out those eyes, and if you want something real creepy, no eyes Batman. Where is Rachel? Okay, I have those shoes. Here is the other eyes. Okay, actually I need the tool to put these in. I don't know what I'm doing. So these are the ones that are looking off to the right. So just boom, and just like sit over there. Where's Alfred? Where is it? So it's kind of neat. I wish they'd just have something that you could move the eyes around it, but I think that would just be really hard to try to make that maybe pop off the back with like how they did with the Terminator Hot Toys, but that'll be a little too difficult. So I'm okay with this. You don't need too many of the eyes, I don't think. But alright, I'm gonna put the regular eyes back in. Ones that look a little bit angrier. And then we'll take a look at the stand it comes with, and then the wired cape. So we'll look at articulation in the cape. So as you can see, the cape is wired. So you can curl it up like that, or have it flowing, and even have it, maybe I can get it all the way up or something. Something different like that. You can do tons of poses. You can do it while it's like kind of the air's flowing that way. So that's kind of neat. Gotham is a scary place. Lots of wind too. There goes the hand. Oh my god. Alright, now I'll take a look at articulation. So the hands are completely movable, or are able to move around a lot. Watch out though, because this makes the hands kind of pop off a bit. The arm up and down, you hear that snapping. But you just want to make sure, it's like with the Superman, you want to make sure with that suit that you're not damaging the actual suit. So you kind of move it like this. I would say it has more articulation than the Superman, but not by much, because you want to make sure that you're not stretching that suit out too much. Same with that arm. You don't want to raise it up too much, I don't think so, but you could do that hand again. Well then, I will grab another hand, so I'm not in the view of the camera. So sometimes they're hard to get the hands on because of this thing I just said that, but so you get a bit of ab crunch. So the head, if you look too far up, it's gonna make this gap here that maybe you could try to, nah, you can't look too far out with it, it's just gonna make that gap. But you can kind of get him to do that, which isn't too bad. It's not too much looking up. Him looking down looks fantastic though. You get him kind of like in the stalking pose. To the side a bit. Doesn't look too bad. You got to that side. Not too bad. Legs spread apart quite nicely. Man, this guy's got gigantic legs too. He's just all muscle, this dude. That's insane. I think this toy may be exaggerating on Ben Affleck's muscles. Yeah, and then you gotta watch this suit. Look how much it bunches up there. So you just want to massage that out a bit, or do whatever you can. I don't really do it in any running poses. If he was Adam West, maybe, but not this Batman. The feet move a lot, like I said. Let's see what else. Doesn't move to the side too much. But yeah, that's mostly articulation. He moves quite a bit, and you could do some fun poses with him, but he's not like, he's not going to move as much as, say, Marty McFly or something. So now we'll take a look at the base. So again, you get this one, which I don't like. I've said this before, I do not like these things right here. I hate these things. You get this cool, neat little base that says Suicide Squad Batman with like kind of a gun sight on it. On this, you get Gotham City manhole cover, and just cracked pavement. Bottom just kind of says that. No more detail other than that, but it's neat. But it's just so high up there that when you put Batman on here, he's in the air. And so you can have him flying down a bit if you want something like that. If you want to do that kind of when he jumps in the air and he dives into to go get Harley Quinn, something like that. I'll try to get a little bit further back so you guys can see more. But yeah, something like that. But I'm not huge on that. I kind of want to have him next to my Superman. So what I do is I do this, I bend this, nice sounds. I bend this back, and then I bend it forward, and so then that clips right around the waist. So then you kind of get that. As you can tell, it's a really highly detailed figure. It looks very good and very close to the movie. I paid quite a bit. This retail, like if you're gonna buy one, you could probably get one from $350 to $450. He's quite expensive, but if you can get him at $350, that's a pretty fair price. I think he's quite awesome, in my opinion. If you're a big Batman fan, I think this is definitely a statue you should get. He's really fun to display. There's so many options you can display him with. Not like if you got like the Black Panther from Hot Toys, there's literally like hands. All you get is hands with that figure. So there's not much to display. At least this one you get so many accessories. So I think this is a must for any Suicide Squad or Ben Affleck Batman fan. I wanted the Batman v Superman figure. People told me this was better. They just fixed the problems that they had with that one. There was some issues with this, which I'm finding are the same, I guess. But I guess it's only because what happened was I had this going down to the insignia, which was covering it up. But I guess this one doesn't really. It's not too bad. So, and then they obviously didn't have the wired cape, but almost all the accessories are the same, and they had a different base as well, obviously. But I'm very happy with this figure. I hope you guys really enjoyed this unboxing, and I hope you guys get into Hot Toys, because then we could talk more about it. But from now, toodaloo, and come back and watch another video.